Mario Kart World is looking better and better by the day. We just got a huge 20+ minute gameplay from Nintendo, and today in this video we're going to be breaking down this gameplay. So they played the entire Mushroom Cup and we got to see some free roam as well, but we do start out on the character selection screen, and you can see that the characters have some animation to them, they're moving around. You can see we have Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Toad, Koopa Troopa, Bowser, Wario, Waluigi, Rosalina, and Paulina. All these are pretty basic characters, but we have seen some non-basic characters in the game as well. But right off the bat, you can see this game just looks so different from the other Mario Karts we're used to. The characters look different, the interface looks different, just a very fresh vibe to this game. But once we select a character, we see now that they have removed the vehicle customization from Mario Kart, something that I am totally fine with. In both Mario Kart 7 and 8, I just did not feel like it was necessary at all. I did not feel like it added that much to the experience. I'm glad that they simplified it and brought it back to the days of Mario Kart Wii, DS, Double Dash, just when you could pick all these different karts, but you didn't have to pick wheels or gliders or all that crap. Yeah, we can see we have a lot of new vehicles, but we also do have the Biddy Buggy that has returned. You can see that B one from Mario Kart 7 is here as well. I like that one, so I'm happy about that. They didn't show off too many of the vehicles, they just went with a standard one as well. So like I said, they played the entire Mushroom Cup. That's Mario Bros. Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, and DK Spaceport. And getting into Mario Bros. Circuit, it is the one that they showed off the most, so we're kind of familiar with it already. We pretty much immediately see that he's riding on rails in this game, and you're gonna see there's a lot of that. You can grind on a lot of rails and stuff like that in this game. Honestly, on a couple of tracks I thought it was too much, but it still looks like a lot of fun. We see a new item, which is a coin shell, which I believe is like a red shell, but it makes a lot of coins when it hits someone. We can see him ride on the wall a little bit as well. There is a gliding section in this one. You can see there are no gliders anymore. Your vehicle actually like sprouts wings and becomes an airplane, which I think is really cool. I honestly didn't see too much gliding in these 4 races from the Mushroom Cup, so hopefully there will be more in the other cups. And then something that is really cool is when someone uses a lightning item, it actually starts raining on the entire course. Makes the course look wet. I'm not sure if it really makes the controls more slippery or not, but it makes the course look super cool, completely changes the aesthetic and everything. So I thought that was just a really nice touch, and it makes this game feel a lot more modern. Yeah, that's pretty much Mario Bros. Circuit. Nothing was too crazy about it. We have seen it a lot already, but overall it looks like a really good starter track. And here is one of the big changes in the Grand Prix, and that is that you do not get transported to the next course automatically. You actually drive there, which is really cool, just super different from what we've seen before. I think it's gonna make this Mario Kart feel insanely unique. So yeah, driving from one course to the next is a race in itself, and you just go straight into the next race in the next location. At first I thought it would be like basically like it's gonna be 7 or 8 races in a Grand Prix, but it still only counts as 4 races total, because going to the next course, you just go straight into the race, and that all counts as 1 race. Either way, still super cool, super innovative and modern, and it just makes this Mario Kart look so awesome. Yeah, next they drive straight into Crown City, and this is a fairly basic city course. Nothing that stands out that much to me. There's some cool jumps, a lot of cars to avoid. There's some pieces of construction you can ride on, and of course some more rails to ride on. There's a lot of those. It seems like it was a little bit short after you like actually get into the city, but still looks like a lot of fun. Next they travel to Whistle Stop Summit, and on the way they grabbed one of these like food items that you eat, and it will give you a boost. But the main thing it does is just change your costume, changes how you look. So Mario ate a burger and he changed into a touring costume. This is one thing I'm really excited about, and I'm surprised that they haven't done this in Mario Kart already. Just the fact that like having more skins and costumes and stuff, it's just a really modern idea for video games, so I'm glad they're finally putting it in here. So they traveled to Whistle Stop Summit. Didn't seem like it took as long to travel to this one, but once they get there, this is basically like a railroad yard. And if you thought there was was a lot of rail grinding before this, then man, it's just like the whole track is just you riding on rails, which, I mean, it makes sense. It's train tracks, so you can ride on like all the train tracks. This seems like a more wide open track, but it has a great aesthetic here, cool vibes. Like I said, a lot of rails to ride on, so it looks like fun to do that, so I'm hoping this track can be a lot of fun in that case. Of course, there's some trains as well to avoid here and there. Yeah, another cool looking one in Whistle Stop Summit. But the best track looked like to me was DK Spaceport, and just going there is cool, like going through security and it turning into nighttime, and then you can see like the whole course in the distance. It's just really awesome. On the way there, we see a new item in like the hammers, like the Hammer Bro hammers. Those look pretty wild. But yeah, DK Spaceport is super cool. Actually like mimics the original Donkey Kong arcade game. You're just trying to make it up to the top, avoiding barrels and things like that. We have a huge robotic Donkey Kong that is at the top, and he's trying to take you out the entire time. But yeah, you're just making your way all the way up, avoiding lots of obstacles, a lot of barrels to avoid, again, lots of rails to ride. Some points I think this is just rail grinding simulator, but still looks super fun. Also, it started raining from a lightning strike at the very end, and it looks so cool on this track. Just the aesthetic of this game, this track in particular, is just amazing. Yeah, that's pretty much it for DK Spaceport and the Mushroom Cup Grand Prix. After this, they do a little bit of free roam on Mario Bros. Circuit and a tiny bit on Crown City. Yeah, they didn't do a whole lot with this. They just drove around the tracks a little bit, but it's still really cool to see. There will be other racers. You can pick up items and throw it at them, or you can get mushrooms and just go faster if you want to. Yeah, you can just chill on the course, explore. There's lots of things to see that you wouldn't see in the normal race. So it's just a really cool side mode that you can do. I'm not sure if maybe there's some other modes that they'll work into this. Excited that there is some open worldness to this after Mario Kart has been nothing like that ever. This game is just so different right now. There's so many changes. It's hard to keep up with everything. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have from this gameplay video. I was already excited from the original trailer, but after this, I'm just so up there and so ready for this to come out. There's so many great changes, so many change-ups to the Mario Kart formula, and myself and a lot of other people are already saying that this is probably going to be the best Mario Kart of all time, which makes sense because they haven't released an original console game in 11 years, so they've had all the time in the world to work on this. But at least it looks like they've been putting in the work, and it looks like they're not going to let us down with coming up with a great original game. Now sure, we can talk about the price, the $80 thing. If you get it bundled with the Switch itself, it's $50, which is great. That's what I plan on doing. We're not talking about the prices right now, we're just talking about the game itself, and the game itself looks incredible. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Are you super excited for this game? Are you kind of still skeptical? I really don't know why you would be, but let me know if you are. Yeah, that's all I've got. Make sure to subscribe for more Mario Kart World news and just Mario Kart content in general. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to look out for more news videos and gameplay, and I'll see you in the next one.